Welcome back. Rounds 2 and 3 of the rookie qualifying coming right up. So, where's the music? Can't hear any music. Here it goes. Here we go. Music is on. We are ready for a second go at this. We had a decent qualifier early on, first round, with Bill Purchase, switching over to Blair Toast, a slightly lower level account, and then up to Mrs Purchase. Then we take another break, tweak the guides, come back with 2 more, tweak the guides some more, come back and publish them for all of you to see. I'm not going to give up on the slice, the power slice here on hole 1. Gotta be more careful setting up the bags this time round. Some slip ups earlier with Bill for sure. Stan, welcome. Good morning to you. How are you today? So we're gonna have the extra mile 5. Would not be too bad getting that up to 6 for the opening round, but as of now we will have to make do. I'm not sure if I can pull off the power slice, but we're gonna give it a try. Let's hope. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is we land in the rough or in the sand, from where we always can reach the green. I was lacking a bit of topspin, of side spin to the right last time. Gotta find a different landing position. I gotta be more careful here, landing it over to the further to the left. So 5 rings, 10, about 12 and a bit. I have less curl as well, so let's see where we end up. Truman, welcome. Thank you for the good luck. And that's not gonna work out. We clipped the rough there. Gotta be more careful with the slice and an extra mile 5. But it's still gonna be okay. We are in very, very decent position, but nothing gained really. I mean, this spot we could have reached with just a regular drive. But at least it was worth a shot, seeing how the EM5 reacts compared to the extra mile 6. So 2 rounds, Blair Toast first, Mrs Purchase later, back-to-back rounds. So, have you played your rounds yet? Truman, quarterback, is indeed an option, but I don't feel I have the distance required. I think we're gonna clip the rough with the quarterback. I'm not gonna have the distance to get around the corner. That is why I'm not using the quarterback. But the quarterback, for instance, is might be an option in pro if we have a higher level quarterback. And as you can see, it's still an easy enough second shot. Even if we lose distance, we can also drop this from the sand, from the rough. It's always going to be an easy birdie. So that's the main thing. It's an easy birdie. We can't really mess this hole up. Great left is not going to help. Hey, Lord Lee, welcome. Renee. Welcome, Renee. I say hello to Renee, Lord Lee's wife. She's on her lunch, working from home. Welcome, Renee. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to do a shout-out joke, Lord Lee. I forgot. Because when I watch poker streams, there's a commentator called Joe Stapleton, and every time people ask for a shout-out, could you give a shout-out to my girlfriend or whatever? He says, you mean a shout-out like, Hello, Renee. How you doing? Nice to see you. Blah blah blah. Something like this. No, I'm not gonna do shout outs. I always love it. I always crack up when he says that. That joke is so old, but it always gets to me. Wow, this is pretty much the only way you can mess up this hole. What a waste of a paradise ball there. So the question on hole 1 is not whether we can make birdie or not, but whether we can make the eagle. I feel it's definitely a hole we can make eagle on as long as we hit perfect, which we have not done. I feel the power slice is giving us an advantage because we can get into short iron range, and getting to drop this with the thorn is easier than a mid-distance backbone every time. Oh well, we're on to hole number 2. We also messed this up earlier, not hitting it perfect. As we should, but it's still early. So much time left to get those shots dialed in. She hates the game. I understand that, Lordly. We are, I think many of us are in the same boat. My wife does not get this game at all, but she enjoys watching at least my stream and even some of the other streams. So she doesn't mind watching the streams, but she doesn't see the point in playing this game. Hey Ginger Geordie, welcome. Good afternoon to you. How are you? How is everyone? I hope everyone is doing okay. Staying home if they can. Staying safe. And I'm so glad I got this game and the streams to keep me occupied at the moment. Stan, I like the Grizzly, but this is rookie and I have no real good Grizzly levels to speak of. But I used the Grizzly in Pro with my higher level accounts. As of now, the Grizzly does not give me an advantage. Here we go. Straight at the pin. I'm offsetting a little bit to the left side of the stick. 2.2 rings, which is max plus 20. And hopefully we get this to drop. Oh, great, right. I hate this because it does not give me the info I need to dial it in. So I better concentrate on hitting perfect. Oh no, Truman. Oh, I feel you. I know exactly what you mean. Ginger. Welcome, Brett. Thank you for the good luck. So yeah, it always depends on the club levels. I mean, Blair he's got decent clubs, as you can see. An extra mile 5 is not bad. Backbone 8 is pretty good. Sniper 6 I have, which is also fine for most holes. But obviously club selection changes with what you have, you know. And also, when I'm playing qualifying rounds, I try to go with the most common clubs, because as some of you might know, I'm making guides that are available for all, and these guides will not help people if I use clubs that are not that common to have at this level. So I try to stick with clubs and balls that most people have. So here I do have a problem though, because the sniper 6 is not gonna be enough for hole 3. I'm gonna use a Viper here. I think I need a sniper 7. Let me just check the numbers, because sniper 7 was fine. I just need to check the distance number on a notebook. That's the problem when you have different level clubs. You lose track of what's what. Yeah, sniper 7 has more distance, so I'm gonna switch to the Viper here. Otherwise I will have trouble reaching. I'm gonna use a Titan. I'm gonna go over the left hand side, and I just want to get to the vicinity of the green. This is a very, very unlikely Alba drop, especially in rookie. Alright, good luck with your qualification rounds, Brett. And you know, it's Monday qualifying, we have time. I use this to figure the course out. If I mess up horribly, we can always forfeit and go into a hacker round, but I prefer not to, as playing 10 accounts on stream is very time consuming and I do not have time to play all the accounts several times. Stefan, welcome. Yeah, no notification again. YouTube is really messed up. It's been like this for 10 days. That's why now I have... I'm posting the link when I go online. Every single time I just post it on my Facebook page. So the best thing you can do if you want to watch my content is to like my Facebook page. And then you might at least get a notification from Facebook when I post the link. So that's what we do, the triple bounce. We have very, very favorable wind, so even with an extra mile 5 or even 4, there's no trouble here at all. And it's so strange, Stefan, because quite often it doesn't even show me as live. Even on my own channel, I cannot find my own stream. It's hidden somewhere where it shouldn't. It's really annoying. And also most of the time it doesn't even show on my website. I'm gonna have a look right now if it shows. No, it doesn't. It still shows the stream from this morning on my website, where there should be the live stream. So usually you should be able to watch the stream on my website as well, directly embedded from YouTube, but it doesn't find it. It's very annoying. I already have a little trouble here. I do not have enough top spin. I don't need to go full overpower. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to adjust for the wind, which here is max plus 20. And I'm going to push back up into max, and I'm not using any overpower really. Let's see where we end up here with the Viper. I haven't played this with the Viper in a very long time. And this is going to be fine. I'm glad I didn't use overpower. This is the best spot to be in. Chipping in from here is going to be easier than some of the putts you're going to have. So look for that spot. I mean, obviously we want to drop it for Albatross, but this is a very tough hole to make an Albatross on. Be mindful that you will have difficult chip-ins from around the green, except from the spot where I'm right now. If you're to the left of the flag here, having to chip down, it's very difficult, easy to miss. Same if you're short, and same if you're way below the hole. And as I said, if you are on the bottom of the green to the left and you have to putt uphill, it's very, very difficult. And this is a very easy chip in. Don't worry about the ball guideline. Going through the hole, it's never gonna be hot here. So that's the plan. For this hole, I'll take the easy eagle here every time. It is a make an eagle and be happy with it. Obviously, if you have like a sniper 7 or even higher, you can actually go for the Albi, but it's still gonna be a tough drop here. Hole 4 coming up. I'm gonna switch the bags. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna put a Guardian in the bag just in case it doesn't work out. I have my quarterback, and I'm gonna put a rocket in there as well. I'm gonna switch the big dog for a lower level club, a club with less distance, because here, if we have the big dog in the bag, the max distance of the big dog will override the min distance of my rocket, meaning I will have more trouble to adjust. I'm gonna play this with a power 0 ball, a Marlin. Let me just check that I update my caddy app, because otherwise it's gonna be tough playing with clubs I'm not familiar with as much, like the rocket, which I like to play from time to time. And also, what do we have? The quarterback here, level 7, and a Guardian level 2. So we have everything we might need here. I'm gonna try with the rocket first, see if we can go here. Ah, Truman, you go with the sniper and the quasar. Interesting, but then you have to bounce it over, right? I'm gonna try to find something that is repeatable. I played this with the sniper and the bounce in the shootouts on Tour 7, but in Rookie, let's see if we can go for the rough bump here. Look at this. Is this something we could work with? It's very difficult though, very, very difficult. But I want to give it a try. So if I mess up, you know what not to do. But I wanted to give it a go. As I said, Monday is for trying stuff out. What's the worst that can happen? This is the worst that can happen. So, okay, more backspin. Next time. I'm gonna stick with the rough bump approach for now, because we can always switch back to the sniper shot. But if we can find something that will help us here, maybe we give ourselves a shot at the hole-in-one. Well done, you hit great. Jim, yeah. Off the third fairway, sniper 7, fullback, 3 left. Nice. Nice, Truman. Okay, so yeah, you played that shot. See? That might work as well, yeah. Let's see if we can save this. Let's hope we can save this. Otherwise, we're already in trouble here. And we will save this with a perfect. A great might even still go in. Let's hope the great goes in.
Go in, you stupid little monkey hop. That purple spaceship kick you in the you dimpled balls.
Oh, I already messed it up, right? Question is, should we still try to qualify, or should we give up on this? You know what? I'm still trying to qualify. I mean, I will qualify if I play the 9 holes. That's not a question. I'm not worrying too much about qualifying scores here. So we'll keep on going. Blair Toast is a lower level account. I don't care too much what happens here on Monday qualifying. So I've just got to switch my bag around for hole number 5 and 6. So that's also something I'm going to put in the guide, if there's clubs you need to switch and what clubs to use. Because it does make a difference. For instance, we will need the Hornet on hole number 5 if we want to go for the rough bump and are in short iron range. If you have a low level Thorn, you'd be stuck with just going for the green and not being able to play the rough bump. So I'm gonna switch up my bag here. Gonna go back for the sniper for hole number 6. So here I have the Thorn. As you can see, I do not have the top spin, but the Hornet does. So that's why we use the Hornet. And this time I'm gonna try something different because I really want to be in short iron range. So I use the Titan and I will go over the right hand side. I tried the Katana and the left, and that's not gonna work in this wind. That was a very poor attempt. I still got to the green, but I had to avoid the trees, use some curl, and that is not how you want to play this. So yeah, the only way to work around the no notifications from YouTube at the moment is just to post it on Facebook. I post the link in the different chat groups we are members of, just so people know. But it's very annoying that YouTube doesn't work as per usual. And honestly, no notifications is not even the worst part. I mean, yesterday I was trying to go online and it just didn't let me. It did not let me go online. YouTube just wouldn't let me. Okay, extra mile 5 is... It's gonna be close. I will have to use overpower, which is not ideal, but I'm gonna give it a go nevertheless, because I feel it will give me a distinct advantage if we can get over here and end up in short iron range. So I need to hit perfect. Great left will be trouble. Okay, perfect. We hit it perfect. That's good. Let's see where we end up here, and that should be nice. And that should be short iron range. Yeah. Yeah, so we qualify, you know, qualifying scores had an incidence on my final position only once ever in 2 years. So I'm not worried about it too much. Oh, Lord Lee, that's normal. Omelette is not the most reliable tool. People have been bitching about Omelette forever. If it works, nice, but if it doesn't work, sometimes there's nothing you can do about it, Lord Lee. Nothing. Just look at Tony Richardson. I mean, Omelette has been driving him crazy for a while. Oh, come on. I'm gonna give him an unlucky here. Okay. So you see, we are well in short iron range, and this should... This is gonna be very, very close here. I don't even know if I can reach with the Hornet. The Hornet is too low level, I think. So I'm playing this mid-distance. +0. No elevation change here. 2.5 rings. And let's hope the topspin is enough. I cannot hit perfect this afternoon. Okay, topspin is enough. Topspin is enough. But I need to hit perfect. Hey Drew, welcome. No runner needed, so the 3.5 top of the Hornet will be enough here. Gotta hit perfect though, guys. Perfect, and that is in. I might even take a half a topspin off. It's just the low level ball guideline of the Hornet 4 that made it look this short. So don't you worry about it. If you have, what's the? I'm gonna have a look here at the Hornet topspin. The Hornet topspin. I'm level 4. Yeah, from level 2 onwards it has the same topspin, so even Hornet 2 will be fine. Hornet 2, 3 and 4 all have the same topspin. That will be enough from there, so no worries. Adams T, welcome, welcome. Oh Lordly, you stick with the Hornet 7 and 8? I'm with 2, that's an amazing club. Okay, we should have dropped this. Perfect, and that is in. So now let's be careful and not mess up the drive on 6. That's exactly what I did with Bill Purchase earlier today. It's a very easy hole as long as you don't roll into the rough. I think the Sniper 6 will be just fine for the second shot. And if not, we'll find out soon enough. Extra mile sniper, that's all we need. Titan, also good, we'll use that. But I gotta make sure we use enough right spin, because the ball will roll down the slope towards the rough on the left. But if you pull off the drive, it's a very straightforward shot coming up there. The higher your club levels are, the better your chances at Albatross, but all we need to do is bounce it over there. That's all we need to do. 10% extra for the drive. Be careful that you do not go long, otherwise simple enough drive. I hit perfect. This will be in the fairway. This will be at least a safe eagle. Don't you worry about the right spin. You will never end up in the right rough with a perfect shot. Yeah, Lordly, you changed to notebook, something I've been, you know, putting off for a while, but I want to give that a go as well. So let me know once you've tried it, Lordly. I'd be very, very grateful for your thoughts on that. Drew, I would not recommend it. The extra distance you gain is not really worth it, and the accuracy of the big topper is gonna land you in trouble more often than not. If you want to gain extra distance, I would actually prefer a overpower extra mile than a no overpower big topper. It's just my personal preference. Oh, look at this. Sniper 6 is easily enough. All we need to do is judge the ball guideline correctly of this, how it will react. I think I'm gonna go a little further to the right. Let's give this a go. 0% elevation. I'm gonna play this 1-to-1. I usually play these par 5s of the Koh Hong Resort 1-to-1 for the second shot. And another great, I cannot hit perfect at the moment. Is it my lunch? Am I not fully there yet? I need more backspin as well. A perfect would have been a lot closer, but still hot, so it wouldn't have gone in anyway. But at least it's a safe eagle. We were in the spot where opponent Simon is right now, with Bill Purchase earlier, and then you have a tough time making eagles, so focus on the drive. It's the most important shot. If you pull it off, end up in the fairway, you will always have an easy eagle. You cannot mess up the second shot so bad that you will not have an easy eagle. So focus on that first and foremost. Wade, welcome. Thank you for the good luck, my friend. And on to hole number 7, where we will go for the rough bump again. Thank you, Lordly. I appreciate it. That's what I like about this community. Everyone is out there to help each other out. And that's a beautiful thing. We play together, we learn together. So if anybody wants to give me advice on how to play a certain hole, please give it. Even if it's not just for me, even if it's for other people in the chat, I will usually stick to my shots I put in the guide, but I'm always open to something new, as long as it's not doing the weekend round. Weekend round is no more, is not the time for experimentation. But before that, even in the opening round, no worries. We can try stuff out. Sniper, Backbone, Marlin. Marlin is essential here for hole number 7. I'm gonna stick with the rough bump. Yes, you might end up in trouble. But I think you can kiss your ace goodbye if you're going over the right hand side, bounce it over with curl. Of course you can make the ace, but it is not repeatable, and I'm looking for something that is consistent, repeatable, and which can be dialed in. I am fully aware that this rough bump is very tough, but I'm still trying to find out if there is some way where we can play a safe shot, where even if it doesn't go in, we always have an easy birdie. That's the plan. Hey Gab, welcome. As you can see, our opponent here will always have a pretty safe birdie, but it's nowhere near the hole. And as I said earlier in Matthew's chat, it goes against my nature to just give up and go for a safe birdie. And I am fully aware that this puts me in trouble. From time to time. Okay, I'm gonna try this. It looks nowhere near anything, but I'm gonna give it a go. 2.7. Max plus 10. At least I had perfect. I know what will where we'll be at least. And it's still hot. It's still hot. A little bit to the left this time. A little bit too much to the left, but we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna get this. We're gonna find the right spot here. No, I've not tried the Goliath shot on this hole, Truman. I've seen Tommy play it. It's a safe way, but I don't think it's something that gives us the ace. This is something, this shot here is what I feel is our best shot at the ace. And I should really focus on the short putts as well. Russ, man, welcome. Bunky, welcome. Welcome, Bunky. Stop crying. Stop crying and stop being a dick. Ayara Hama. Alright, hole number 8 coming up. I'm gonna go for the left-hand side. I feel that is easier to drop. For this, I want a quarterback. I want my sniper. And I want a Goliath as a backup. And I want a Marlin. So I'm gonna switch my bag here. It's very crucial that we set it up right. Why the Goliath? The problem is with the Goliath, it's it will override my min distance of my sniper. However, if I want to go for the rough bump, I do not want to have any gap between my long iron and my wood. So I will not end up in between clubs. I can play the rough bump regardless of what happens. If I go long, so be it. I can still play it with the Goliath. If I'm having a backbone in the bag, I'd be in between clubs and I cannot go for the rough bump. So that is very, very important to keep in mind on this hole. So I'm gonna use a Marlin because I want to play the rough bump with the sniper. And for that, we need to pull off a drive that is straight, where we have a second shot with a clear line to the pin, not too close to either the trees on the left and on the right, and be short. That's it. That's the plan. So I'm gonna use topspin here, but I'm gonna play it short. I'm gonna play it short here and hopefully end up within a good sniper distance. Meaning I will adjust for the wind, which is plus 20. And let's see where we end up distance-wise, and then we'll see for the second shot. I mean, I was too long last time this morning with Bill, and I had to play the rough bump with the Goliath. So here I am at 271. Let's see what the distance will be for the second shot, if I can play the rough bump with the sniper as intended. Also very important to know, I missed the rough bump earlier with the Goliath. And we do have slight tailwind, so I'm gonna use 45% this time, just to make sure we do not bounce over the fairway and over the green and into the rough the way we did this morning. So my opponent here pulls off a very nice drive, but for me that would be too far. Those 40 yards are gonna kill me if I want to play the sniper. And now actually I feel I might be too short. I am way too short, and now I have a big problem. I cannot play the shot I wanted to. So I need to have at least 10 yards more. 280 should be the target. 280 should be the target. So now I'm still playing at 40% because we're bumping it over there. And I'm pretty much in a little over half mid distance. Oh, pretty much exact mid distance. I'm playing this mid plus 40, which is 3.4 rings. Great right again. Oh my goodness, I cannot hit perfect this round. I don't know what's happening. Oof. That would have been a very, very good look at the eagle here with a perfect. What a shame. Yeah, I know lots of people will prefer the right side because the wind is, you've got straight wind from the right. But I believe that the rough bump will give you a more consistent look at the eagle. So that's why I'm going to stick to the left-hand side. You will only see the left-hand side in my guides. I might mention the right-hand side, but I will not play it. Rossman, you will be in Pi. Awesome. Lord Lee is in Phi, just like I am. Phi, aka Spoons. Psi, aka Forks. What is Pi gonna be, aka? I mean, everybody knows Pi, so... will we get a nickname for Pi? What is that? What does Pi look like? I mean, I know the letter Pi, but it's not Spoons, it's not Forks. Could it be Table, maybe? Table? Yeah, Tartan Rainbows is awesome. I'm gonna play Mrs Purchase next, my Tartan Rainbow account. Hey Arne, welcome. Spoons United, there we go. Another member of the Spoons. No drops and a mess up on 4. 314, yeah, wait. Exactly. So, hole number 9 coming up. We will easily qualify if we make eagle here. We're at 11 under. No big deal. Silke, welcome. Good to have you. This is hole number 8, and then I'm gonna have a short break after hole 9 and come back with Mrs Purchase after just a few minutes of, you know, resetting. So I need the extra mile, I need the sniper. What I'm gonna change here, guys, and this is so important. On hole 9, the rough and the sand is a real possibility. So please use the rough iron that gives you the most distance. I'm gonna check which one that is right now. I have 107 there. I don't think the machete is gonna get there. Let me just level it up to see where we end up. No, 98, that's not gonna cut it. What's my Nirvana at? 112, interesting, I didn't know that. And the off-roader, 111. Okay, I'm gonna use the Nirvana. It's not the best Nirvana, I'm not using it in regular play, but I want distance in case I'm short. So here as well, I'm gonna level up my sandwiches and see which one is gonna give me the most distance. It's not gonna help that much, we cannot reach the green if we are short, but every little helps, right? Every little helps. So make sure you use the sandwich and the rough iron, which gives you the most distance, just in case your tee shot trickles off into the rough. We have to be aware of that, you know. You don't need the accuracy, you don't need the ball guideline, all of that is irrelevant, because you will not be in the rough next to the green, you will not be in the sand next to the green. If you are in the sand or the rough, it will be off the drive, and that's where your troubles are. So, do I have... Really, is the Malibu really the one with the most distance? Did I just spend a whole lot of coins for nothing? So I'm gonna keep the Malibu. Sniper 6 should be fine. Backbone don't care. Hornet don't care. Skewer won't need it most likely. Just switching out the Nirvana. Go with the Titan. Set up my bag here in Caddy and let's go. Let's roll. Let's pull off the drive though. That is the key shot here as well. Hey Mr. Magoo, welcome. How you doing? You're still painting. Awesome, Mr. Magoo. Oh really, Lordly? He's joined Tartan's Pie. Awesome. That is so cool, Lordly. Okay, enough talk. But anyway, I put all that info in the guy. Yeah, Lordly, that's a shame, right? But, I mean, of course I don't have a Spitfire with Toast, with Blair Toast here. Rainbows come with a very high starting level of smugness. I don't disagree there, Arne. Thank you for reminding me to open the pin chest. So, it's basically, this is a very simple drive. 3.5 top is absolute max. Absolute max here. I'm still playing this with a Titan. If you want to play it safe, play it with side spin 3. You'd be further away from the rough. Meaning you can probably hit great left and get away with it. We adjust max plus 10 and hopefully hit perfect. We do, and that will be fine. Middle of the fairway. As you can see, 3.5 is absolute max of the top spin. Otherwise you might risk running into the rough, and that would be such a shame if you pull off a perfect drive but use too much top spin. Discussion over rainbows. Nice. Wow, really, Lordly. First, fourth and fifth. Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations. What's your son's name? I mean, in the new Tartans clan. So I gotta keep an eye out for him. That is awesome. Very good drive as well. As you can see, you can reach with a basic ball. It's all good. I use the Titan because it gives me the best shot at the Albatross. Even though here I have to say Sniper 6 is gonna be a little bit tougher. So what I'm gonna do is, here I always adjust 1-to-1. 1-to-1 is fine. This morning we dropped the Albatross with 1-to-1, so the adjustment will work most of the time. With lower level snipers, the problem is we don't have the distance, and it's just a little bit tougher, but it's always going to be an easy eagle. A great right is not going to help, and I really need this break because this is so ridiculous. So a little more topspin here with the Sniper 6 is needed. It's 2 and a click topspin with the Sniper 7. And it looks like closer to 3 and a bit with the Sniper 6. Alright, cool. Thank you, Lordly. He'll probably say, hi, I'm Lordly's son. That is good. Excellent, Lordly. So you're playing the game, your son is playing the game. I'm starting to feel real sorry for your wife, though. Thank goodness my kids don't play the game yet. But they do watch the streams. And my son has... he really just wants to open the chest, so I let him. Ah, exactly, Arne. It has less distance. It does. Yeah, the Alba shot, that's gonna work. I mean, Sniper 7 Plus, that's gonna be the shot we're gonna play in Rookie. I'm pretty sure that's gonna... I'm not gonna say we're gonna dial it in, because it's still a long shot. And we have to judge the ball guideline a little bit, but we have a reference point for where we want the ball to land. Way short of the green, and I think that's gonna help us get the albatross a few more times. Good game. $11 under, not great. We messed up badly, we didn't get the drops, but it's okay. It's Blair Toast. I just wanted to have another warm-up round before giving this a go with Mrs Purchase. I wouldn't consider her a high-level account, but she has better clubs. We have an extra Mar 6, we have a Sniper 7, I think. So we have a better shot at dropping this. And honestly, all the misses, I could have dropped some here. I really could have dropped some here. The great lefts and the great rights did not help. Still, we're gonna easily qualify. That is not the issue here. And I'm pretty sure come weekend round, it does not really matter what our qualifying round score is. So, guys, I'm gonna get myself another cup of coffee. Gonna go outside for just a few minutes. Reset. Come back with Mrs Purchase. Hopefully you can stick around. If not, you have a great day. Good luck in your rounds. Take care. And for everybody else, I'm gonna see you just in a few minutes. See you soon. Alright, I am back. So, do you still have people in here? I think we do. Thanks for sticking with me during the break. Let's recover Mrs. Purchase's account and give this another go. I mean, now we really have to finally get some drops. This was shameful. Shameful. But we did gain some interesting insights, especially hole 7. Put in the code here for the recovery and we're good to go. We're good to go. Mrs. Purchase coming up from the Tartan Rainbows Phi, aka Spoons. Barry, welcome. Yeah, it's true, Barry. Sometimes that happens, and more often than not, the round I come back with after lunch, I don't know what it is. I'm off. Brian Schultz, welcome. How you doing? So, the Tartan Rainbows. The Spoons. What a clan. Look at this. Totally crushing our Expert 2 League without even trying. Icon has been changed. I know that. Let's look at these members here. Look at this member list here. Do you know who these guys are? I don't know I know who these guys are, but I still don't... remember all the account names. Ivy, of course, is our fellow Team Tommy streamer, Drew IV. Zerk.jpg is none other than Tommy. We have Silver Weasel, which is Tony Richardson, of course. Nemo, Naeem, you all know him. Naeem, our good friend. We have Lord Lee in here. Here you are, Lord Lee. Who else do we have? Ian, of course. Mr. Ian Ballinger. Mary Jane, our president. Nigel, we have Ponty, Ian Ponton. Lord Nefarious, aka Golf Clash Quarks, aka Danny Spring. Mrs. Purchase. Yours truly. Who else is in there? I forget all the names. Yeah, Ivy is you. Oh yeah, that's true, Arne. Silly Smurf is you. I was looking for you. You are Silly Smurf. That is so true. For those who don't know, exclamation mark Drew. Fellow Team Tommy streamer. Drew IV. What a clan this is, guys. What a freaking clan. And Sai, the other... Tartan Rainbows folks, also a clan of crushers. Crushers, I tell you. And now we're gonna have a third one. It's amazing. I don't know, are we full yet with the third one? Anybody know? Lord Lee, Drew, Arne? How's it going with Tartan Rainbows Pie? Which will be started by the beginning of next season. That's gonna be a fun project. Oh, Arne. You had not made the connection. Come on, really? So what I'm going to try now is... Why do I have the big topper in here? I don't need that. That was from last tournament. We have the extra mile. We're going to go for the slice again. But this time, I will try it with a Kingmaker. Just to see if the added side spin is going to give me an advantage here. I don't like recommending Kingmakers in rookie tournaments, but I have to know if this is gonna make a difference, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try this. Let's enter the tournament. Go for the power slice on hole number 1 with added side spin. Interesting, McDilson. Interesting. No move, no spin shot. No move, no spin. Sounds very interesting. So I'm gonna go for the full side spin. Almost full side spin. I want the 3 top though. So let's see where we end up here. Nah, that's not enough. I'm just gonna go to the left hand side. Let's wing this, alright? Here, the left edge of the right rock. We're gonna try how this works out. That's how I want to have my slices set up for the... Oh, that's gonna be to the left. But not much, not much. This is close. This is very, very close to where we want to end up, right? So I want to set it up a little bit further to the... just slightly to the left edge of the right... slightly to the right of the left edge of the right rock, alright? I think that might be the spot here with the Kingmaker. And also I got a message from a friend of mine who's watching me, Marco. Moje Marco. He's watching me at work. He does not play the game. And apparently I'm keeping him from his work. And he also said I should take the hat off and you know, wear my look, my new look proudly. That's what he said. But you have all seen me without the hat, so... Alright, we can still drop this from the rough, you know. We can still drop this from the rough. Not really much of an offset. Not really much of a wind adjustment, I mean. We are even less than half club. Still no perfects here, come on. And that drops dead. What a shame. Okay, nothing gained, nothing lost. You'd be blinded on it. I did, you know, it's been 2 days since I shaved the head, so it's not as shiny as it used to be. Not as blinding, right? Not as blinding on it. So, once we get this power slice dialed in, we'll have a short range short iron, or even maybe even just a wedge for the eagle. If we can get there come weekend round, we're gonna make up loads of shots, loads of strokes on the field, you know. That's gonna be the difference between top 25s and top 5s. You're looking for the big topper 3 hook rings for this hole. Why you want to hook a big topper on it? Or do you want to slice it? I mean, the rings are gonna be the same. I can tell you the rings. I've got the table right here. So, big topper, level 3, 10.5 rings. 10.5 rings for big topper, level 3. Arne. Hope you got that. Hole 2 coming up. I'm still gonna go with the backbone shot here. I just need to hit perfect, that's all. With the nav 20 max. You're welcome on it. Interesting. However, Arne, do you know why I feel it's going to be very dangerous with a big topper? You do have the topspin, but you do not have the distance, and I feel you will actually have the water in play with the big topper distance, meaning even though you have the topspin, you do not get far enough to have the slice roll out into the fairway. But please do try and get back to us on it. But that's the main reason why I will not try this with the big topper. Come on, guest. You gotta play the hole. Here we go, max plus 20, 4.2 back, no side spin. Is the plan. Yeah, if you're gonna have a hack around, I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? I mean, if you mess it up on it's the first hole, you will know where you are at, and nothing lost, right? So please try it. I'm always looking forward to info like that. Here we go, straight at the hole. Gonna use a little between the flag and the left edge, and that's 2.8 rings. Max plus 20. Just sometimes difficult to adjust here on this slope. And let's hit perfect for a change. I cannot hit perfect to save my life today. A perfect would have been in, I tell you. Yeah, that's true, Truman. That is very, very true. With full top, we have only one side spin. So we don't have distance, we don't have side spin. We do have a lot more curl, though, than we do on the extra mile. But what I fear most is the lack of distance. But the best thing to find out is to try it. Whether it is whether it's going well or whether he messes it up. No matter what happens, we'll know. We'll know. You play 0.5 ring to the left. Interesting, Barry. That's why I said I adjusted it a little bit to the left, but maybe even go further, and that would be, so what's half a ring? Left edge of the cup. Or left edge, 0.5 rings to the left of the left edge. I mean, I think a perfect here would have been in. But that's the thing, what I hate about hitting perfect. Even if it misses, it will give me info. If I hit a great left or great right, it will not give me the information I'm looking for. And that's the main thing that's pissing me off here at the moment. We have Sniper 7, we can use that. So we'll stick with the Sniper. No need to go with the Viper here. Hole number 3. Mrs Purchase. Plus 10 for the drive. Plus 20 for the second shot. And as I said, we can drop the Albatross on the here, but it's going to be very, very, very difficult. Oh, 0.5 spin to the left. Interesting, Barry. Interesting, thank you. That could be, absolutely, that could be another way to compensate, because it's easier to replicate half a bar of left spin than it is to offset to the left of the hole. It's going to be more accurate most of the time. Oh no. Awesome. Gotta love this. Got to love this. So, triple bounce. We have such good wind here. Max plus 10 is all you need, and you don't even need to be very accurate with this. This will be a perfect bounce. No matter what, even with a great right. I think. Don't punish me for this now. Did I jinx myself? No, I did not. Great left, great right, you will always be in fabulous position off the tee. So we will reach the green easily. But as I said before, and I cannot stress this enough, and I will keep repeating myself, all week long, this is a very, very tough green. The best place to miss is go a little long, be on the fringe to the right of the hole. So a little long is fine. If you are short, if you reach the green, trickle down to the front of the green, you will have ugly, ugly putts, guys. It's not where you want to end up. So as you can see, ideally I would reach here, which is 4 rings I need. 4 rings of overpower. But we're gonna adjust 3.7 rings here for the wind, and now we're gonna push back up into max and see how many rings that is. I'm lining up my take shot button here so I can count rings. And this is pretty much 4 rings, so I'm not gonna use overpower. No matter what happens, it's gonna be a decent shot with the perfect. We will roll down. Oh, that was close. Look at this. And this is going to be an okay putt. But oh my goodness, this is almost as good as it gets right here for the Albatross try. But if this ball trickles all the way down, whether you stay on the green or you hit the fringe at the bottom of that green, it will be a difficult putt, it will be a very difficult chip. The green is tricky. Thank you so much, Barry. So this way we can actually make the Albatross, but we do require luck. So next time around I want to have about a yard more off the tee. I do not want to go with overpower on this shot. If we hit great left, trickle in through the rough, we'll have a very, very hard time making the birdie, the eagle. So, play it safe. Okay. We're still gonna try the rough bump. We've been burned last time. I mean, burned badly. I'm still gonna give it a go. Okay. My rocket has a very good backspin, 70 backspin, that is nice. 4.2 ball guideline. What does my, I don't need to play the quarterback. I don't see any point in playing the quarterback. I'm gonna go with my rocket, and I'm gonna set up another bag here with the Guardian, just in case I change my mind. But I want to get this with the rocket and the Marlin. That is the plan. The drive spin, I went max top, Ryan, with my extra mile 6. Max top, which was not... What's the top spin on the extra mile 6? I'll tell you that in a second. Extra mile 6 has the same top spin, 50 top spin, same as extra mile 5 and extra mile 7. And extra mile 4 only has 45, which is, so that's what, 4.5 bars top spin, I think that's it. I'm gonna go for the rough bump here, because you know it, no risk, no fun. You're not here to watch me play safe shots, right? If we find an opponent, that is. Oh, really, Barry? That's how I've been doing it always, and I've had a lot of feedback, and lots of people have not thought of that. So I'm glad you can learn something new here. At least that, you know, I only do it if it's absolutely crucial. I know the exact number of rings I'm pushing up. Otherwise, I would not do it. So I'm gonna go with the Marlin. I'm gonna have... So I'm gonna use more backspin this time. Can use even more, I think. I'm gonna go with 4. I'm gonna go with 4 if I'm ever reconnected here. 2.5 rings. Oh, come on. Killing me here. Killing me. 2.5. Let's see where we end up. Ah, great. Left again. Cannot hit perfect today. That's too much. But the great left didn't help. Okay. Still not what I want. Still not what I want. But I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna try this again and again and again. Until we get it in the hole. Thank you, McDilson. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have a look ASAP. Obviously, right now I'm not playing the Toast Clan account, playing with Mrs Purchase at the moment, but before I come back, as you all know, after this round, I'll take a break. I will tweak the guides and come back with 2 more rounds. But I'm gonna have a look at that, McDilson, for sure. So thank you so much for posting that. So I'd rather be short and on the green than long and in the rough, because we had a hard time recovering for the birdie earlier. Made a par. Okay, gotta set up my bag for the next one, where we will change to the Hornet because of the top spin. And that's exactly what happened to us. No, look at this. He gets lucky with a great one, and we missed it with a great one. What a shame. What a freaking shame. I mean, good for him, but... And that's the shot we missed with Blair Toast earlier. Good game. Alright, let's at least finally drop 5. I mean, hole 1, hole 2, hole 5 are the holes we want to drop. I do have a Marlin here. Usually I do not play the shootouts, right? I do not play the shootouts, meaning I will try going for the rough bump here. It's a very good opportunity to try this for free. All right. The wind is not too different from the tourney wind, so that's why we can actually try this. We have the Marlin and we have the Sniper. And that is what we need. So I'm gonna have 3 back. 3 back. Here we go. 3.4. 2.9 rings. This is just a free try. We hit perfect. Does not really matter what happens here. I just want to know. No, we still barely trickle out. So I'm gonna try something else next time. 2.5 backspin. Good luck. So we won the shootout, but it wasn't about that anyway. But it was just to give us a go, a free shot, a free try at this hole, which we're gonna see very soon anyway. So bag number 3, extra mile. But we're gonna use the thorn, the hornet. The hornet level 4. And that's what we need. That's all we need. I'm gonna use the Titan. I'm gonna go over the right hand side. That looks to be the best way to go here. That'll leave us with a mid-distance short iron shot for the rough bump, and honestly, it's a shot we have to make 100% of the time. There's no excuse for not dropping that. Obviously, we're not going to drop it all the time because, you know, pressure, especially in the weekend round. But it is a very, very, very makeable shot. And honestly, if I don't make this shot, I feel like I've lost a stroke there. But you all know we are always so hard on ourselves. Expectations are high, always high in the tournament. And there will be rounds where we mess up completely. Happens to me, happens to you. We have all been there. But there's nothing wrong in saying this should be a drop every time. So every time we hit perfect, we will drop this in the hole. Come weekend round. Maybe I should just avoid playing right after lunch. That's not a good idea. Alright, let's put ourselves in position here. Bouncing over this fairway. Extra mile here, extra mile 6 is actually a huge advantage compared to my extra mile 5 I just had earlier with Blair. With Blair. So what I'm doing is I'm adjusting for the wind. I'm gonna push back into max. And I'm not even worrying about overpower. There's no need to go into overpower and risk ending up in the rough. Because this will leave us with enough distance so we can go for the rough bump. And that should be pretty much mid-distance, no elevation change whatsoever, straight in the hole. I used 3.5. The ball guideline was short on my lower level Air Hornet, but it was enough topspin. I might actually take some off, because I think I'm more likely to be hot than not have enough backspin. So I'm gonna play this with 3 and a wee bit. That's how I'm gonna play this. Ouch, tree. We got away with this. Look at this shot. It was way too hot, but nice try. Nice try from our opponent. But we need to get this in the hole. So let's go. Concentrate. And it is mid-distance. Oh, I have only 3 and a click, but that should be fine. That should be very, very fine. 1.9 rings is the adjustment here. Mid plus 0. And we do hit perfect, so let's see. Do we need to shave something off, or will it be perfect? It is perfect. Straight in the middle. Yeah, baby. Here we go. There it is. The first boom of the day. Boom! Here we go. As I said, this should be in the hole every single time. Hornet, 3 and a bit top. Mid plus 0. Thank you, Bunky. Thank you, McDilson. This is how we will play this hole every single time in the tournament from now on. Thank you, Zilke. Thank you, Agap. I appreciate it. Thank you, Truman. Jared Moore, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the good luck. So, we finally got the drop here. But this is the way to play. We can replicate this shot every single time. Every single time. Not just me, so can you. Slobodan, welcome and thank you for the boom. Brian Schultz, thank you so much. Samir, awesome. Awesome to see you, Samir. Thank you for the booms. Oh, you missed it again, Arne. Oh, come on. Maybe that's the key. You need to leave for me to actually drop the shots. Maybe that's the thing. You need to get in the zone, Bunky. We need to get in the zone. Everyone needs to get in the zone. But it's only Monday qualifying. It's not important as of yet, but it feels good. It feels good. You know what I'm talking about. Once we get one drop, we get some more. But, I mean, 5 is a must eagle if we want to be in contention come the weekend round. No doubt about it. Wade, thank you for the booms. This is a pretty easy par 5 as long as you do not mess up your drive. I know it sounds easy, but no, don't go left. Whatever you do, do not go left. Ever, 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 ever. Under no circumstances. It's a big no-no. I will send the gopher on your ass if you play left. And on this hole, the left is not as bad as it is on hole 9, but it's still bad. Very bad. Very bad. Very, very, very bad. Who gets that reference? What show is this from? I'm just gonna bounce it over. I do not need the distance. I'm using 3 and a bit of 3.5 of right side spin. You will never end up in the right rough. It's the left rough you should be afraid of because of the sloping fairway. I hit a great right. Watch me now hit it in the right rough, right? Isn't that how it works usually? No, a great right is gonna be fine. Why would anyone do this to themselves? Oh, no, I don't know, but I've seen so many people go left on this one, on hole 9 as well. So, chat, how about it? Anybody know the reference? Very bad. Very, very, very bad. Maybe my Indian accent is not as good. Very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. Know it now? You gotta be in your late 30s at least to get the reference. And this is pretty much the best shot you can pull off from the left hand side. I'm gonna leave you with the small TV show reference until I finish the hole, and then I will tell you what it was. I'm gonna go a bit short of the hole here. And 1-to-1 is always my go-to adjustment on this shot with a sniper. 1-to-1, 2.9 rings. Not Simpson Samir, no. Yes! Drew got it! Perfect. Seinfeld. Nice. Oh, close. Close, 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 close. A little more backspin. No, it's not the soup Nazi McDilson. It's the very bad man from Seinfeld. The same actor who plays Rajesh Kuthrapali's dad in The Big Bang Theory. Yes, exactly. Ah, unlucky. He almost made an eagle from the left. Almost. So we'll get this albatross at some point. And that's not the question. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. More backspin. Very benign wins in rookie this time. Very benign. And let's move on to hole number 7. Trying the rough bump again. Very important, have the backbone in your bag. We are close to min distance. The max distance of the Goliath will override your min distance of the sniper. I've been saying that for months. At least for 3 months now. I only learned it about 3 months ago from chat, actually, from the chat. But I keep on repeating that it is crucial. Crucial, I tell you. Even though we have a little more room here to adjust, but not much. So, sniper, min distance, Marlin. And let's give it a go. We'll find something. We will find something that'll work. I just need to drop it once. I need to get it close once. The rough bump is fickly. It is tough. It is not easy. And I think it's inconsistent. In fact, no, I know it's inconsistent. But you know me, I'm stubborn and I will try this over again. Over and over and over again until we drop this. Exactly, Drew. That's it. Yes, that's it. Yeah. That's it. Oh, come on. What a waste of a paradise ball here. Hey, guys. I'm not judging anyone. I'm just saying it's a waste. Look at this. Look at this. How badly can you waste a paradise ball? This badly you can waste a paradise ball. At least if I mess up, it's just a Marlin. Should we try no spin? If this could work, look at this. Red ring by the bunker here. I'm gonna give this a go. I'm gonna give it a go. Because that would be a very repeatable adjustment. It's just wishful thinking, but I'm trying. A great right is not gonna help. So I have to play it once more. Oh, look at this! Look at this! Is this it, guys? Could this be it? With a perfect? Could this really be it with a perfect? We'll find out. I like it. I like it. A mini boom for that. Thank you, McDilson. I mean, with a perfect. Whew. We could still be stuck in the rough with a perfect. Who knows? But I like this. I'm going to try this again. Min plus 10, Jared. I was playing min plus 10. I'm gonna screenshot that that landing position. Yeah, very close with perfect A-gap, absolutely. Oh no. So yeah, I'm gonna screenshot that landing position because I feel this is very, very repeatable. I'm gonna have a look at this again. Okay, Arne, I'm gonna have a look at this again. So, if you want to see it, now is the time. I mean, it doesn't go in, but... What's happening? Oh, he dropped it. He saved it. Wow. I didn't even think he would be able to save that. Well done, Sharad. Well done. Watching closely. I'm watching closely myself. Even though I'm gonna go back and watch, re-watch my stream to take screenshots of this. That's how I do it usually, and then analyze what I miss and what's working. That's the advantage of streaming. You've got all your shots on YouTube. Okay, here we go. I mean, I like this one. No spin. No spin. If we could have a no spin adjustment, lining it up with the red ring by the bunker. Look at this. It's close. We don't have much room for error, but you could see a great right was fine. We can line this up every single time. Every single time we can line it up like this. Adjust min plus 10, which here was 2.7 rings. We can repeat that. No spin. And I hit great right, which hurts. I'm not saying a perfect would be in, because the rough bump is tricky and it could lose distance by having a slightly different bounce out of the rough, but best try so far. We're gonna give this another go with the next account. We're gonna give this a go with the next account. So what are we gonna do here? I'm gonna switch to the quarterback bag. Now I know I need 280. 280 is the distance. I need the Goliath. As I said, I don't want any gap between my sniper, between my can actually try a nav. No, I'm not gonna try a nav. I'm gonna go with the Marlin. I want no gap between my wood club and my long iron for the rough bump. We were short earlier. That was my mistake. I was too short. Exactly, that's the only thing on it, and that's why I'm not gonna say this is gonna work for sure, but I feel it would have had a very, very, very decent chance. And that is why we'll try this again. We'll try it again. Oh, really? He has? Oh, with the Goliath. No, Samir, don't. I'm gonna go with the rough bump. You all can play with the Goliath if you want. I think it's a chicken shot. The rough bump. It looks cool. So you will never see me play this hole with the Goliath. I'm kidding. If you want to play this hole with the Goliath, feel free. Everybody, feel free to play it with the Goliath. So what am I doing here? I mean, this is max. I'm gonna go 5 rings back. That is gonna be the adjustment. And 3.1 rings for the wind, which is max plus 20. Hit perfect. And now we'll see where we end up. Yeah, it's a different rough bump, Samir. You have to bounce it over. Exactly, Truman, that is right. Oh, what's the distance? I didn't look at the distance. Oh, I got the lag here. 303. 303 is on the... I fear that is gonna be too long. I'm not sure if I can play the sniper from there. So yeah, the adjustment, if you're gonna... I'm gonna have a look at notebook here, so we are... we know the setup, especially the accuracy is important. And that's the thing, the rings will not change with the accuracy. which means the sniper, which has accuracy 100 from level 1 onwards, you can play this with a sniper 1. You know, the only thing that changes is the ball guideline, and up 7, 8, 9, and 10 have the ball guidelines. So you can have a look at the ball guideline with 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's always going to be the same. But the rings by the bunker is going to be the same with every single sniper. Oh, I'm just barely into. I can play this. I'm going to play this 25% club and 40%. 3 back. 45% I'm gonna play this at 25% club. Which means 3.9 rings. 3.9 rings. We hit perfect, so we'll know what to change next time. To the left. Okay, good try. 3 back will work. 25% club will work. I can adjust this. Or maybe, let me just see. Let me crunch the numbers. I adjusted 3.9 rings from mid distance. That's 4.1. That's not enough. 4.3 rings. I think 4.3 rings would have been good. So from there, I'm gonna try to drive 300 yards and then play the rough bump 3 back with the sniper, but I'm gonna adjust for mid plus 50. Mid plus 50 is gonna be the adjustment. Gonna write that down, because I'm gonna forget about that. Drive 300 yards. Sniper is gonna be mid plus 50 for the rough bump. What do you guys think in chat? Is that something that could work? I played 45%, Jared, but that was not enough. So now I'm gonna play, next time I'm gonna try mid plus 50. Mid plus 50 with a 300 yard drive and a power 0 ball. You like it? I'm glad you do. We'll find out. We'll find out. This is why we have qualifying. Try it out. You always played plus 50, Bunky. Interesting. Oh, really? Is that your username? Come on. Come on, guys. That is in such poor taste. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's funny to call your account COVID-19? Your account, not a clan name, just an account which has been, you know, whatever. Whatever. Extra mile, sniper. As I told you before, for hole number 9, we are likely to end up in the rough or in the sand if we are not careful. Meaning, we're gonna use the rough iron that gives us the most distance, which in my case is the Nirvana, and I don't have a Spitfire, so it's the Malibu as well that has the most distance. That's how we're gonna play this. So the difference here on 8 Bunky is that I'm gonna adjust for mid plus 50, so we get the right numbers. Because I was playing 25% club, which was the true distance, but it was just it wasn't enough. So that is why. That is why we're gonna change that, and we will see shortly. So I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and put all that info into my guides, update them, and I will be back in an hour with the 2 last accounts and see how we do trying that stuff out. And I'm not promising anything, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get all these shots dialed in after the opening round at the latest. So we should have something very, very workable come weekend round. And as always, I'm gonna work as fast as I can so I can put these out as quickly as possible. But I cannot give you a definite time frame, so I have to adjust this. Gonna take an hour, gonna play the other 2 accounts, and then I'm gonna add the rest of the tweaks and publish them. Rookie guides will be out today for sure. That is no question. Always out. 3.5 is gonna be my top spin adjustment. As I said, you can use a kingmaker to great proof it. And actually I'm gonna use just a tiny bit of a curl to the left here to see what that helps, if that helps at all. A great right. Stay. No, it does not stay. Oh my goodness. I messed up. I should have used a kingmaker. I mean, in the weekend round, I will use a kingmaker every time. This is a very bad shot. No LB this time. No LB. What a shame. So let's see if it actually helped that I put the Nirvana in there. The Alba dance. I'm sorry, McDilson. I'm sorry. Brian, that is a very, very dangerous dunk. You mean on 8? Brian, you mean on 8? With a sniper? I'm not gonna dunk with the sniper. Because then we can't even I think I can get over there. What do you guys think? Can I get over there? 2.5 rings it is. Oh, wow. We cannot get over. At least we know that. I just want to give this a try, you know. I wanted to see if it can be done, in case. If we had trickled out here. Nice, if not, we'll know for next time. But I do not intend to end up here ever again. Because this is an easy hole, and but the drive is key. I was just yapping too much. Yapping too much and not concentrating enough. We've been there. Can we save this? I'm gonna go full backspin. Can't even say that with a straight face. $2.6. It's only half a ring. Okay. I have yet to break 12 under today. But we've gained some valuable insights with this round for sure. I really like, 5 is going to be 100% drop all of the time. I feel we are getting closer to the slice on 1. I'm pretty sure we've got the perfect adjustment and the perfect yardage for hole number 8. And we're yet to drop 2. But all of these holes, we're really not far off, so I'm very happy with this. Even though the results are not what we were looking for, But Monday qualifying is all about insights and not about the crushing results. That the absolute best results, crushing the course, all of that. We want to have that on Saturday and on Sunday, right? All we need to know is how to play the holes, have the adjustments handy, know the tweaks. And I feel I have enough info to actually just update my guide now, come back in about an hour and try it one more time. Try it 2 more times actually, because we're gonna play with Jane Plough and Jemima Gina, my highest rookie, my lowest rookie. So we will know if that works across the board. And that is what I'm looking for in a guide, something that works across the board. That's it for me for now. I'll be back in an hour. If you want to see some more rookie qualifying, I'd be very happy if you could join me. And if not, good luck in playing your rounds. I thoroughly enjoyed having you here today again. So yeah, I'll be back in an hour, and you all take care. Hopefully see you soon. Bye bye guys.